Wow, even as night is down now, look at the beautiful plane coming in again. They're lining up to come in as before. Look at this one. Just the light you can see. Wow, so beautiful. And there's another one on the edge and coming up too, way down there. Look, it looks like a whole lot of lights. Wow, they're all coming in. They're blinking in there. Put my hand here. So they're lining up and they're coming in. One behind the other. They are literally three on its way coming in. That's two you can see with a flash there. And there's one behind it, lining in itself up to come in. So you see two there, looking like a fragrance of light. There's two up there popping, those lights are flashing, and the third one is itching up behind the second one, and that's how they come in. One is actually near to the house, as you can see, and two is literally behind each other, very, very close. This one is coming over, and there's two. Plane heading into the airport. So they're coming in through the Oogle, otherwise through the mountain gap, or what I would have called, and then they're heading straight over the house. And there's another one way behind these two that is coming up. These two are literally behind each other, and the ways open up for another one to come in, and you won't be able to see it until it reach up where the camera itself can actually see it. But if let me pull it up a little bit more, these are the two, and there's another one in the back there blinking. They're watching that red light. You notice there's a red light blinking. It's very, very hidden, but it's there. They watch that light. You pull it up more, and these are three coming in. And way over yonder, when there's another one lining up to come on in also too. So as you can see, this one is actually over the house here, and the other two are coming in. And there's another one in the horizon also too, lining itself to come in. At first they look like a star in the sky when one stays and look at them. Then you see the blinking, and then they are coming over. You can see right behind each other. So in this stretch at the moment, there are three planes. There's another one blinking in, as you can see it. And there's a red light to my right, the way I'm standing. So that's the light that they literally followed. And then they lined up, and there were these three lights. One is literally nearer to me. The other one is there, and there's one flashing behind, and they are coming in. This one is near up to the house. It's literally here. And then it's fly over the house. And then there are two coming in. They are so near to each other, sometimes the light would look like it's one, but it's two of them are behind each other. They are coming up. It's always nice to stand here and watch. If the window was, or there was a balcony on this side, it would have been nice to just sit here and have a full view of these planes when they lined up. It's like there's a gateway down there and everybody just put themselves and just come through the big gate. And then they are coming straight in. And they follow this course until they reach down to the airport. And there you can see this one is actually way up. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Sending in its signals. There's a red signal and a green signal, and it's actually saying like a traffic light. And then there's this one here coming in. And there's another one also coming from behind. The red light is coming from another direction, but it has to come right around. As you can see, it's blinking there. It's come right around, and then it has to line up with this one at the front of it, and then they both take the same journey over. And this is how it will continue, maybe for the next 2 hours, until all the plane that is landing at the Zurich International Airport has landed. Wow. It's very interesting to look up in the sky. Because if I take myself off the plane and you can get a glimpse there, you see a lot of light flashing in and they can follow. This one is coming in and there's another one behind it, as you can see. And there's some lights in the sky that they flashes. Once the plane reached to a certain altitude here, they seems to be like stars. One would have to have a special light to draw them up, but they are looking very, very nice. They flash like, one would say like what they call disco lights, and they are there in the sky, and they are not stars. Nope. It's like about four to five of them, and they are not the stars. Stars are different. This one here is heading up. It's coming up to me. It's very interesting. Very interesting for me. I'm just hoping I'm having your attention also to on how you know the plane, how they line up to enter in. They don't just do their own thing. They all have to line up to get into the country, and then they line up in a way how they're gonna come in on the course and headed to the airport. At the moment from where I'm standing, there's no other plane lined up as yet to come in. And this is how it is. So thank you again, and I'll show you another time. And take care where you're out. Drive good, walk good, and you all be good.